A brand new shield has just been added to RuneScape Dragonwilds, and unlike the Dragon Shield, this one actually rewards aggressive play instead of pure defense. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to get it, every Tok-Xil location, some easy safe spots, and whether or not the shield is actually worth using. So pretty exciting with this update. The Obsidian Shield isn't just another Dragon Shield replacement. We are getting some variation here, and it does feel a little bit of a different role, which is very nice. Instead of giving you the highest block stat, it actually sacrifices some defense in exchange for increased critical damage, making it a much more offensive shield. So I did a little bit of testing, and the bonus appears to activate through successful parries rather than simply wearing the shield, meaning it is designed around rewarding good timing and those aggressive counterattacks. If you're like me and you're someone that enjoys the one-handed weapons like the zombie axe, abyssal whip, or even the skull splitter, this could definitely become one of the strongest shields in the game for your build. So let's go and get it. To unlock the Obsidian Shield, you're gonna need the TokTz-Ket-Xil Vestige. Fortunately, while farming it, you'll also have a chance of obtaining the Obsidian Umber mount. Each Tok-Xil also drops 3 cot packs and has the chance of the rare Crucible engrams as well, but by this point I imagine you've got plenty of those. Both the Shield Vestige and the mount are believed to be around in a 1 in 20 drop, although that's not to say you will get it 1 in 20, because you know this is RuneScape. And before we start farming them, let's quickly go over the easiest way to kill these big boys. They've got around 7,000 health, making them one of the toughest overworld enemies currently available. They are completely immune to fire damage and burn. On top of that, they also have a resistance to ranged attacks, so bows and crossbows will generally be a little bit slower than the alternatives. And you can go ahead and use melee. This seems absolutely fine, however you might take a little bit more damage. But for me, by far the best option is magic. You can use air magic, which seems to be broken at the moment. It does have a very outweighted damage bonus on it at the moment, and also water magic is their weakness. The Tok-Xils have 3 main attacks. They've obviously got the basic melee combo, fairly easy to avoid, but you can set up a parry with this if you want to get those extra crit hits in. Second attack is a large ground slam, which sends out an earthquake, very similar to the Black Knight Titan. Simply dodge through this using the iframes from the dodge roll and you'll be absolutely fine here. And finally, probably their marquee attack, I would say, they occasionally slam both hands into the ground before launching fireballs from their back, covering the surrounding area in lava. Easy attack to avoid. You've got lots of time to telegraph this and put loads of extra damage in. Now you know how to deal with these chunky boys. Let's go through every spawn location. So we're going to start with what I think is by far the best farming location, the western Tok-Xil in the Burning Spire. As the easiest safe spot I've found, just across the lava here, you can just ping longbow shots over the lava, and this one has been respawning like every 1 or 2 days for me, where the other ones seem to be a little bit more staggered, like 3 to 5 days. The wiki does say 1 day for these, but I just don't trust it at all. This one has a nice little safe spot, but if you are going to get up close and personal, I would definitely make sure that we're taking out the ads beforehand, because that's one of the main things that's going to get you killed while you're killing these Tok-Xils is the ads. Definitely take those out before we initiate the fight, and you should have a much more fun time. There's another one in the Burning Spire. There's actually 3 in the Burning Spire, which is very nice for farming. The second one is found in the northeast of the Burning Spire. This is probably the most dangerous one because there's lots of ads around. There's even a cow knocking around here, and if you combine both of those together, you're probably going to have a bad time. So just make sure that you're either taking that out beforehand, just like I said with the previous one, or you are totally staying well away. Again, you can use the nearby buildings to safe spot this if you wish, but I tend to be more of a get stuck in kind of fighter. Next up is a quest Xil. It's called the Reforged-Zi from the Brink of Extinction quest. This one is in the Cave of Screams. Now, I'm pretty sure he drops the Vestige because I did get the Vestige from him for the mount. Fairly sure he has the same drop table as a normal Xil. And there is a ranger and a melee worker in here, which can cause you some problems. So again, just make sure you take those out. This one can be a little bit more dangerous because it is a bit more of a confined space. No real safe spots in here. You do have to face this one head on, but just make sure you stay out the lava and everything should be fine. Next up, we've got the one down in the southwest west of Umbral Sands. It's by the Nightmare Crucible entrance, by the crack in the ground. Really dangerous because there are some ads spread around, although they're quite far away. Obviously this fight will stretch you a little bit. Also there's like quicksand around as well, which can get you stuck. If you manage to aggro some of the ads around, this could get into a bit of a sticky situation. So again, make sure we're cleaning those up beforehand, or we're just keeping this Tok-Xil in the confined space by the crack. You can also safe spot him from down in the crack if you wish to, but I'm not the kind of guy that likes to get into too many cracks, if you know what I'm saying. Final one is out in the eastern ruins, and very, very nice safe spot for this one. This one is so chill. All you've got to do is just sit up on this building here and just fire down shots using major range. You won't be bothered by the ads here. I love this one. This one's nice and fun. And the question is the Obby Shield worth farming these guys for? I think it is. Rather than replacing the Dragon Shield outright, it does feel like a little bit of a different role. Obviously you lose a little bit of block, but in return you gain that increased critical damage. Obviously I'm still testing this as well. I do want to know what you guys' thoughts are, whether you've got this shield yet so far, and whether it's made its way into your main build or you have a separate build for this. Also, I haven't really tested this yet with the crossbows. I would like to know if anybody has used it with the crossbows, just to see if the critical damage is applied to the crossbows with parrying. But let's see. I'm definitely going to have fun with this. I have been having fun already, and besides, it has the rule of cool, so it looks good as well. So if this guide helps you get your hands on the new Obby Shield, make sure to leave a like and drop a comment below and let me know how many Tok-Xils it took you to finally get the drop. I'm still getting comments on the Zoga video from people that don't have the Shadow Sword yet, and I feel so bad. And as usual guys, if you've got any tips yourselves as well, go ahead and put them in the comments. I probably missed a few things as well. And of course, if you want more Dragonwilds guides, challenge videos and endgame build content, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.